Listen, I love an affirmation as much as the next girl.
I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that.
But I believe true power comes from knowing that you're capable of taking actions that will directly improve your life. So today we're going to be talking about lucky girl syndrome, and we're going to talk about how not through subliminal messages or lighting a candle, but how through concrete actions you can generate your own luck and make any dream a reality. Most of what I'll be talking about today comes from a book I read called The Almanack of Naval Ravikant, and he talks about how to be healthy, wealthy, and successful in life. And in this almanac, he stresses how in any universe that he ends up in, he does not want to get rich or have his dreams come true because of luck. Because that means that out of a 100% chance, there's only a 1% chance that he gets what he wants. He wants to be able to say that 99% of the time, he's going to be able to manifest whatever kind of life he wants. And a lot of people think that luck is that 1%, that point where you don't have control over what's going to happen to you. But that's only one kind of luck. That's the first kind of luck, and it's sheer luck. But there are 3 other kinds that you actually can have control over and can generate more of in your life. So that's what I want to focus on mostly today. So the first type of luck is sheer luck, and there's not much to go over with this type of luck. This is the luck that people are commonly familiar with, and it's the kind of luck where luck just comes to you. You have no control over if it happens to you or not. It's like winning the lottery, basically. And this luck is cool when it finds you, but it's not very reliable as a person who wants to have lucky girl syndrome, because you have no control over when it comes to you and when it doesn't. The second type of luck is way more interesting because it's generated luck. It's the luck that you create by putting energy out there and increasing your chances of becoming lucky because of the effort and energy that you're putting out into the world. Basically, how Naval talks about this is you're just stirring things up. You're trying different ways to get the desired outcome, and by doing so, you're increasing your chances of luck coming to you because you're giving it so many ways to come to you. I have an insane example of how this has worked in my life. I actually have many examples of how this has worked in my life. So right now I'm in Jamaica, and I'm in the penthouse suite at a 5-star resort here, which is insane on its own. But I was at this resort 3 years ago, and there's actually a vlog up on my YouTube channel because 4 days before I was supposed to come, I lost my passport, and it was looking like I was not going to be able to come on the trip. It really feels like Endgame. Like there is a way that this works out. I just don't know which way. If I was relying on the first type of luck, sheer luck, I would have just sat in my room, listened to an affirmation, and hoped that my passport would show up. But I instinctively leaned into the second kind of luck, which is generated luck. I drove to Philly to try to get an emergency passport. I was calling everyone I knew to see if they knew any government officials. I was calling my direct contacts to see if I could talk to anyone. I was seeing if anyone worked in Washington, D.C. And it's not that I had all the control over the situation, but because I tried so many things, I ended up being able to get my passport. I drove to Vermont with my mom, got an emergency passport, switched my flight. That was a crazy experience because I was talking to so many people that were helping me, get my passport. It wasn't like the first person I called or the third person I called was able to get me the passport, but they were able to talk to someone, and eventually it got there. And it's because of all of the effort that I was putting in. And I think that's an important thing about luck. Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck in order for your work to pay off. I'm not saying that I was able to come just because I tried. It was because I was putting in enough energy and effort for luck to kick in and for me to get lucky. The third kind of luck is what I call intuitive luck. It's when you become sensitive to luck. You get really good in a particular domain or industry or sphere of life, and you are able to be sensitive to when it seems like luck will sprout up somewhere. So that you can sense when a lucky break is coming, prepare for the opportunity and be able to seize it. In my life, I've benefited from this kind of luck a lot with networking. I'm kind of a natural born networker, so I've been doing it like ever since I was little. For example, the very first internship that I had was at a hospital when I was like 15. I worked in nursing administration and I was not interested in working in a hospital, but I knew that I was applying to colleges that coming year in school, and it would be good for me to understand different people's career paths and talk to different people. So I ended up talking to every single person that was in the office that I was working in and having them pass me one by one down the hall, just asking them what they like about their job, what they don't like about their job, how did they end up here, if they had any advice for me. And I ended up going all the way down the hall and talking to the assistant to the CEO of the hospital, who then told me like, you know what, you would be good in the PR and marketing department, and introduced me over there where I got to shadow the director of PR and marketing. And so that was me saying like, yes, I could just sit here and file these papers at 15, but I think that if I'm able to speak to the right people in here, maybe I could work somewhere else in here. And I think following that intuition of being able to network with people and having a sense of who to talk to has generated a lot of luck in my life. Even obviously that's an example from when I was 15, but I have examples more recently of getting crazy job opportunities and collaboration opportunities just from being able to spot who I should talk to in a room full of people, who I should continue a conversation with. And that's just networking, but maybe you are a nurse, or maybe you are a content creator or a model or a director, and through experience you could be able to generate luck in those areas by becoming sensitive to how to spot different opportunities in those different industries. And the last kind of luck that Naval talks about is what I'm calling unique luck. It's when you become so good at something that luck actually seeks you out. So the example that he gives in his book is, let's say you're the best person in the world at deep sea diving. You're known to take on deep sea dives nobody else will even dare to attempt. By sheer luck, somebody finds a sunken treasure ship off the coast they can't get to. Well, their luck just became your luck because they're going to come to you to get the treasure and you're going to get paid for it. This is a kind of luck that comes from years of experience, and I've started to benefit from it in two ways. So the first is through video making, and when he talks about being the best or getting really good at something, you may not need to be the best in the world at it, but if you're the best in your sphere or your network, people will come to you when opportunities for that given thing comes up. So for me, people in my family, friends, community know that I make videos, and so when opportunities to make videos or get paid to make videos comes up, usually I'm the person that they go to. And so that way luck finds you because your name is mentioned in rooms that you're not even in, and those are kind of like inbound coming to you rather than you having to go out and seek luck out in that way. It is much harder to be the best at one thing than be really good at a unique combination of things. And I think especially early in your career, it's important to not just limit yourself to going after one specific thing, but trying different things, because you never know what combination of skill sets is going to be what sets you apart and allows you to benefit from that unique luck that is for you and only you. Okay, so now you know the 4 different kinds of luck, and I think for someone who really wants to exude lucky girl syndrome and be the queen of lucky girl syndrome, you really should focus on the second type of luck, which is generated luck, because that's the one that you have the most control over, and focusing on generated luck will help you be able to acquire intuitive luck and unique luck, because you actually have power over how much luck you generate based on how much effort you put into something. So if you have a dream and you don't know how to achieve it, Even if you don't know how to, just trying, just putting that effort in and continuing to put that effort in various different ways allows luck to be able to find you from lots of different avenues and automatically increases your chances of being lucky. And as a byproduct, as you continue to experience luck, you will become sensitive to when there might be a lucky break coming in a given domain, and you'll be able to capitalize on the opportunity. At the same time, you'll probably be developing a particular skill set that will help you acquire unique luck that no one else can really have access to but you. So from one lucky girl to another, I hope this video helps you. If you like this video and you're thinking like, okay, I'm ready to put the energy and effort in, but where should I start? I actually have a video up on 4 ways that I think everyone should invest in themselves in their 20s and even beyond. So if you're interested, go check that video out, and otherwise I will see you in my next upload. Bye.